All right, welcome back to another video and another week of Mortal Kombat news. First up, let's get into the challenge, and this one is Shokan Warrior Kintaro. The passive of this character is if he blocks a special ability, he has a 50-50 chance to inflict damage over time on the opponent, which is fire, and Kintaro's entire team takes less damage from fire. Okay, no, wait, if you have his Tiger Eye, then this character can be really useful. But there's some huge gaps of this character. Number one, his special one and his X-Ray are basically carbon copies of Goro. But some people like this one better because his special two is a grapple. The second problem, the fire dot damage is not that good anymore. Because Dark Raiden MK11 teams with Jade and Cold War Scorpion can counter his passive because Jade and MK11 Jade and Raiden can heal from damage over time. Cold War Scorpion is immune to fire. So if I had to be honest, I'm just not a huge fan of Kintaro. I only use him in quests. It's just not that useful. Oh yeah, you see there we got Ron Takeda. Oh my gosh. From an Elite Spec Ops pack. But at least he's powerful. Oh gosh. Well, recently from Faction Wars, I got Classic Smoke. And to be honest, Classic Smoke is a really good gold character if you have him. Alright, so next up, the Faction Wars season. First up, I didn't do this last week. So for the main protagonist of these two seasons when it comes to survivor bonuses is going to be Johnny Cage. And to be honest, the best Johnny Cage is going to be Combat Cup Johnny. He's gonna help your ass in multiple scenarios because his passive is really good. Him with Combat Cup Sonya is really helpful. So if you go here and we see the main three diamonds, it's going to be the big they're rejected Revenant team. The best Circle Shao character when it comes to these three is gonna be Kung Lao because he gives his entire Circle Shao team 1.5 bars of power, and he has a chance for his special abilities to cost for free. We see here, I don't have it maxed out, but so he has a 40% chance to get any of his special abilities for free and maxed out, and he gives his entire Circle Shao team 1.5 bars of power. This character could be devastating. His special 2, if it's cost for free, it's devastating. To be honest, I'll probably grind just for him. And for the Lin Kuei Tower, however, Battle 200 is pretty much going to destroy our souls for a decent amount of people. So I don't mind the team. I was just using that Faction Wars just to level them up. So this might not be the best team, but it's something. So I'm about 132. Not doing too bad. But 150 is gonna be hard because I think it's Classic Sub-Zero and Classic Raiden. And Classic Raiden is gonna throw my mind off. And to give you I just want to give you to show you what I got. So I got 2 of Sub-Zero's for the Frost Axe. I'll call this the Mortal Kombat 11 Cryomancer armor because that's the Mortal Kombat 11 Sub-Zero's outfit. So I'll call it the Mortal Kombat 11 Cryomancer armor. This gives a 20% chance to reflect 20% chance to reflect special ability damage. And this is basically Sonya's passive. This is basically Cold War Sonya's passive, but 1 second less if regular, and that is just not that useful. For this one, the Frost Axe is really good. For enemies affected by... To be honest, if I would use... The Frost Axe is probably the best on Cold War Sub-Zero since his special abilities have a chance to inflict Frostbite, which is a part of his passive, so it can be really good. It can be really good in some scenarios. So far I'm actually liking this Lin Kuei Tower, even though the Battle Tower being super difficult, but I don't mind that. For the one featured diamond $27 pack, we have Strike Force Johnny. or I have to call Hotshot Johnny. The reason why I call Hotshot Johnny is that this is Johnny Cage wearing the Hotshot skin. In MK10, Hotshot Johnny is probably the hardest skin to unlock in the game. I know people say, "Oh, if you know how is the hardest skin to unlock, why won't you tell us? Why would you tell us?" The reason why is that it can be hard to explain if you're new to the game. I've been playing Mortal Kombat 10 for a decent amount, but it's just, I just don't want to explain, go in more detail. Sorry. So this passive is really good because even when the enemy gets Revenant or Bone Shield, Strikeforce John will still gain a bar of power, which is devastating. So I like this character. So Survivor bundles, they're total ass. Don't get him. The Terminator Champion pack is just not good. I will just not go for this one. And freaking Tara's challenge, Sub-Zero is gonna be the character you need to fight him. So this pack returned after a while. The Black Dragon pack guarantees a gold challenge character with at least a 12% chance to get any of the Black Dragon characters. The main Black Dragon character you'll definitely need is going to be Cabal because his passive is really good. His special abilities do a good amount of damage, and he's just a great character overall. Aaron Black is a really good support. If he achieves 9% on his special one, it's unblockable. I actually love that. Black Dragon Kano is alright. It's alright, but the only problem with this passive, the big problem with this passive is that his combat under passive part, it lasts for 5 seconds a max, which is nothing. Which is awful. Black Dragon Tremor is not a bad character, but the problem is that his passive is way too difficult to use. Because to be honest, the Lava Skin Special 2 is actually the Lava Skin is the best part about that character. So I would put a Black Dragon character team. I'll put Cabal, Aaron Black, and Kano. Tremor's alright, but it's just not as good as. But to be honest, he's meh. So if you want to get Cabal without going through the elite pack, the elite outward pack, this is your chance. Actually, I'm excited. Now this is the pack you definitely need if you're new to the game. The Diamond MK11 pack. If I know people say, "Oh, what's so crazy about this pack?" This pack guarantees you a non-challenge character. For example, like non-challenge characters like Infernal Scorpion, any possessed, balanced Kenshi, even crappy Kung Jin. Kung Lao, which is alright, but his problem is his basic attacks are pretty slow, and his special 2 can be delayed. And Sub-Zero is actually really helpful. And the Magic game basic gold characters with a chance of getting a diamond. Go for this pack. If you want any of the MK11 characters, go for this pack. The one that's gonna help you the most is Jade. Cabal is alright, but the only problem is he's meant to be he's become a little bit obsolete compared to Black Dragon Kano. MK11 Rain is just not good enough. His passive is not that helpful compared to the others. His special one won't deal any damage to the enemy blocks. So yeah, just get the Diamond MK11 pack. Get the pack I recommend get the pack. For the elite pack, we have the Spec Ops pack the second week in a row. To be honest, I actually like this pack. And this is a pack that got Rana Takeda out of all things. And actually, the character I want the most in this pack is Scorpion. I want Spec Ops Scorpion so bad. People say, "Oh my God, stop going for nostalgia purposes. Say Strike Force." Well, sorry. I actually like that pack. So for the martial artist pack is back and guarantees has 11% chance to gain Kenshi, any possessed or balanced Kenshi. Even if you get any of them, both Kenshis are really good. The better one for me is going to be balanced Kenshi, since he gives his entire Spec Ops team teammates a bar of power, which can be really good. It's a really good mechanic. Possessed Kenshi's alright, but the problem is his tagging can be if you tag out at the right time, his tagging won't hit. Kung Jin, both of them suck. They need buffs. Meh. Music, what pack is good? So what is good in this pack? Grandmaster Sub-Zero is really good. Probably better. Probably when it comes to like the lasting passives, better than probably when it comes to the starter packs and like when it comes to this. Grandmaster Sub-Zero is probably better than Inferno Scorpion because Inferno Scorpion's passive is a risk passive. His lasts for 6 seconds when he tags in. While for Sub-Zero, his passive activates when he dies. He resurrects with 20% of his health. Love that. I love that character. So, yeah, I think that is it for Mortal Kombat mobile news. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a comment, like, and subscribe. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, have a great day. Goodbye.